Wetlands in Uganda have continued to be degraded over the years. Consequently, wetland coverage in the country continues to decline from 15% in 1990s to less than 10% now.
In 1994, wetlands were at 15%. In the last few years, from 2015 up to around 2021, we had wetlands at 8.9%. I'm happy to inform you that this has increased to 9.3%.
This is Limoto wetland here in Palisa that government has been able to restore amidst threats to similar ecosystems across the country. Before 2017, this wetland system had dried up due to human activity, especially rice growing. Challenges notwithstanding, the government has set up a number of interventions to restore degraded wetlands. One of the key flagship national programs initiated by President Museveni is the Integrated Wetland Restoration Project titled Building Resilient Communities, Wetland Ecosystems and Associated Catchments in Uganda.
The first component was the physical restoration of the wetland itself, the wetland system. And then this component is in the Ministry of Water and Environment. The second component is the one to provide alternative livelihood.
But how much of the wetland has been restored in this area so far?
This Limoto wetland you see is about 108 acres. Of course, it is shared between Kibuku district and then Palisa district. And we had all restored that part.
The cause of the degradation has seen residents denied traditional benefits such as the provision of grass for thatching homes, pasture for animals, providing fish, control floods, among others. These have since been restored in recent months.
We use this papyrus to thatch our houses and to make mats, but also we get some money from it.
The Palisa Resident District Commissioner, Majid Dikusoka, says they have continued sensitizing community members about the same. He admits one of the challenges is lack of equal implementation from the neighboring districts of Butebo and Chibuku, with which they share the wetland.
Another district cannot go to work in Butebo or Chibuku, yet this Limoto serves those districts. And I'm getting a lot of challenges.
But why can't those who have returned to the wetland be evicted forcefully?
Already we have positive results that when you engage the community, they understand. Then why should we use force? And you know very well that our president doesn't believe in force. We believe in engagement.
The Natural Resources Officer shares another challenge.
We fail to explain why in Kampala factories, constructions are being done in the wetland, yet we are stopping a less destructive activity like rice cultivation in the rural districts of this country.
So we cannot compare the two. The pressures here are different, but every effort is being made to enforce the law as it.
Government of Uganda has continued to take bold actions to address biodiversity loss. These actions include, among others, complete restoration of all degraded wetlands, reforestation, as well as prosecution of all those involved in illegal activities that undermine the preservation of flora and fauna.
As government continues restoration and also increasing wetland coverage in the country, on the other hand, degradation continues due to increased pressure for human settlements, agricultural use, and also industrial development. Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.